Well, it's the start of another week. We're starting off with a little beach metal detecting in an area on the bay. There used to be a big hotspot in the early 1900s before people decided to go to the ocean. And hopefully those dates of lost treasures are out in the water, which is where I'm going today. I haven't actually been to this spot yet. This was my twin brother's idea with a little bit of research. And it's a big pier. The water looks awesomely calm. And we got a beach. I'm liking it already. Well, I got distracted from the water for a moment just because of this really nice big cut. And I'm pulling out pieces of lead and fragments of stuff that has an age to it. So I want to spend a little more time here. This is the sand that was brought in from the ocean and now has a nice cut. So maybe some things filled up here. Well, no sooner does my brother text me that he's on his way down. My very next signal appears to be what I'm thinking is a small silver ring. With a, hold on, put my glasses down. Yeah, with a little, pentagramish symbol on it. Not so sure how much I like that, but it's silver. Well, I haven't played this game in a while. What's on the other end? Some kind of weird button. Looks Hindu, maybe. Here he comes. Now this looks interesting. I just picked it up from this little clump right here, hiding out right in here. And I like the little decorative pieces down here. That might even be, that'd be a rifle right there. Oh, I'm gonna love cleaning this piece up. That might be silver. What is this? I'm guessing some kind of military badge. I'm cranked. I'm just on lunch break right now. I figured I'd take a walk for a half hour. Walking this sideline to see what kind of stuff was about to go in the ocean. And that was about, let me show you where this was heading. Down here. And goodbye. Next high tide would have sucked you out. What are you? Another cool little piece just sitting here. I don't think anything's gonna top that badge I just found, but I'm still searching. I got a little time left. We got a bag seal here and a little lead bullet. Strange area. This is the stuff that's just hanging on before it gets washed out. You can see they start to sink into the mud here. A fishing weight with a fishing line stuck to it. I always like to take that out. We got over here hiding another fishing weight, another lead bullet. Look how this stuff starts to sink in. Oh, another fishing weight. Where are my gold coins? Another lead bullet. Well, I'm glad I came down this far. I'm also going to see what that is. You can see this line I'm working again. And what do we have sitting here? It's an interesting little handle. Little fisherman's knife. Glad I grabbed this one. Well, well, well. The infamous, the notorious blob top. You're coming home with me, pal. Look at the grace. Look at the finesse. Ah. Love it. That wasn't gonna go well. Well, there's nothing going on in this bottle. It does have some age to it. There's the cork. It's got a pretty high punch to it. I like the color. This thing got washed up. I might just take it. Strange, this thing popped up just as I turned my camera on. And I wasn't actually going to videotape anything, and this thing was hanging out. Huh. Right? Maybe got some age to it. There's some wonkiness in the glass there. Where'd you come from? You got any brothers or sisters? I just picked up an old GM key, and I think we have a coin sitting here too. There's a few pieces, and there's something over there too. A few pieces popping out. I'm looking for at least a wheat penny, and nope, it's a memorial. So that's 60s and 70s. Trying to date the section, hoping for some older coins. I'm not sure what this little doohickey is, but I'll take it. Every piece I pull off the beach, even if it's not anything spectacular like all these lead weights, I am cleaning up the beach a little bit every time I come. And that is probably 3 to 4 times a week for the last 15, 20 years. There's a lot of garbage I took off the beach. And I feel like I've not even put a dent in it. I just cleaned off an old shovel, sort of. There we go. I have no idea how old that would be if I had a wood handle, but it's coming off the beach anyway. All right, once again, this is what I'm looking for. That looks really good because it's quarter size, and right now it's looking silver. Not far from where I just picked up that shovel. And what do we have here? Oh, it's a Standing Liberty quarter, silver. Look at that. Just hanging right here, waiting to be picked up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What else you got for me here? How's it going? Awesome. Every once in a while. Well, I had to come back to the same spot for a third day this week because the older stuff was so intriguing to me to come back and look for it. And that's part of the old shaver. I wanted to see what the wash did one more day here. I always love pulling these guys off the beach. Look at that nasty trap. Don't want to step on this. And while I'm down here, I spotted something else peculiar. What are you? Huh. If I can pick it up. A strange mechanical device. This is pretty wild. Besides all the fishing weights that I'm still pulling out of here, look at these beads. Just collecting here. They're metal. It's some kind of grape shot that comes out of shotguns, I believe. I think. I could be wrong. There's all these tiny little bullets in there too. Look at them. They're just everywhere here. All the way down. Look at how they're collecting in here. Strange. Now this is what I'm really looking for. Although I can already see it's not super old, but I want to see these things. Maybe it is on the older side. I want to see this stuff coming out. It looks like a slick, no embossing, but it might be a little bit on the older side. It's got all its content still in there. I think there's a cork there. This could be 40s or 50s. I was hoping it was older because look at the way it was sitting in there. I'll take it home and clean it up. All right, this is more like it. Still, again, it's not super old, but I do collect the Coca-Cola bottles. This is a hobble skirt. I believe it's green. And she looks in pretty good shape. This one's all filled up also. There's usually a date on here. There it is. Can't really make it out, but it's looking like Maybe a 62, 1962. That's possible. There's usually a city here, New York. All right.